Take a left onto the path. Then in a quarter mile, the destination is on your right.
All right, let's go. Okay, let's go. Come on. This site was the year-round home to tribal leaders and their families, and it was the capital city of a large population living throughout the surrounding area. Daily routines here were interrupted when the site was transformed into a busy capital city by hundreds of people gathering in the two plazas to renew social ties, play games, and enjoy a ceremonial feast. Look at that. This is a mountain. They made a mountain. I always get my hands in there. I'm a beginner. But also, I gotta hold this too. Come on. Excuses, excuses. Preserving the artifact. This one's easier to read. Preserving the artifacts of the Plum Bayou culture helps protect our link to the past. Entire cultures easily fade away without efforts to preserve their legacy. This legacy was left in the form of earthworks and clay and stone artifacts. Like precious family photographs that are lost in a fire, these artifacts, once removed, can never be brought back. In preserving the artifacts of the Plum Bayou culture, we are preserving our heritage. Okay. You're wrapped around me. You gotta come this way. Yes. Come on. Okay. Let's go. Dead things help stuff to grow. Artifacts speak to archaeologists to reveal the secrets of our past. The people of the Plum Bayou culture did not leave journals or pictures to give us clues about their lives. Instead, the artifacts and features on and in the earth speak for them. Before their story can be told, it has to be uncovered through the science of archaeology. So this is where they buried people. And then it just like grew to a mountain. And they were all over here. Wow. It's just a huge field. I guess they didn't have very many dead people in that one. But here's another one. They can't dig under there, I guess, because they don't want to disturb the dead. So of course, this part is closed, but this is where the water is. I don't know why they closed it. Sorry. Lots of bugs by the water. All right. Come on. This one's huge. This is the biggest one. It's an actual mountain. I think I just got 45 mosquito bites. I should have sprayed myself. Dead things bring life. Strange enough as it sounds. I'm gonna hate myself for not wearing mosquito repellent. these things really tell us nothing about the mounds. The Plum Bayou culture is known to us only through artifacts and features. Yeah, we know that. They left behind. By studying these artifacts and features, we learn how these people lived their lives. Okay. This is a tiny one. Well, they're serving as a symbol of power, as a final resting place for the dead. The size and shape of mound can reveal its purpose. Houses for leader, oh, this is really hard, and temples for special ceremonies were often built on the topped platform mound. Rounded mounds may contain burials. These cemetery mounds were likely the last resting place of the leaders of their families, of the leaders and their families. So too bad we can't see this picture, but it's like a pyramid. Mound A, conical. Mound B, platform. Mound C, conical. Like modern farmers, the Plum Bayou. People had to clear the land and endure hardships like drought and flooding. They grew food, stored it in pottery vessels, and ate from that stash most of the year. A little barley was one of the crops. Tools were made from natural materials such as this mussel shell hoe blade found during the excavation of 210 here at Toltec. Seed that they have labeled type X. It was cultivated. Grass that they are still trying to identify. Is similar in size to short grain rice. Quinoa. Alright, let's go back on the paved road. We've disobeyed the rules. We went off the paved road. She said no dogs in the visitor center and stay on the paved road. But there's signs over here. See the trees growing in the water over there? They have it blocked off. Okay, I can see the path they took to climb up there to the top. Forests offer an abundance of resources and provide the necessities to build a civilization. The Plum Bayou culture used the plants and animals of the surrounding forest. There's my finger again. For food, water, shelter, and clothing. The vast, lush bottomland forest along the Arkansas River was their super center. The hide from a white-tailed deer was used to make clothing, and its tendons made a multi-purpose string. The rich soil not only allowed natives to grow food, but it could be turned into pottery as well. Trees of the forest provided material for housing, weapons for hunting, and fuel for fires. The elder in the drawing is using part of an antler from a white-tailed deer as a tool for making arrowheads. You want mommy to hold you? Okay, I hold you. I don't think they know that much about these mounds. They're sort of a mystery. Like, how did they construct these? Well, they think they buried the dead and they just grew. But here looks like another mound, but it's really small. She said no dogs allowed in the visitor center. But I think I will put my dog in the car. It's cool enough. And go in there just really quickly. See what's in there. Here's another mound. They built a structure on it. Interesting. small people. Oh. All right, my dog's in the car. Was that local Indians were not civilized enough to build mounds. The builder of the mounds were mistakenly thought to be people from Mexico, such as the Toltecs. Investigations in the 1890s revealed that the mounds were not built by the Toltecs, but by the highly organized ancestors of local Indians. Archaeologists have named these ancestors the Plum Bayou culture. All right, my dog's in the car, so I have to make this fast. Oh, look at that beautiful basket. Typical samples of items recovered by water screening. These are animal bones. They found animal for food. Wow. Okay. Turkey. These are the bones. Okay. What is this? It's so dark in here. These are all furs. Super soft. Well, rabbit's softer, but what is this? Otter, coyote, red fox, gray fox, eastern cottontail rabbit, and raccoon. This one's really soft. Okay. What is... Okay, what was the report? The mounds are arranged around rectangular open areas or plazas. The rectangular arrangement is a result of mounds placed by use of standardized measurement. This measurement is equal to... Okay. I gotta go get my dog. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Red-headed woodpecker. That's disgusting. Okay. These are decorations. Ooh, I like this. Little bowls that they made. Clay rolled. Look at that one. The glare is so bad. Okay, these are chip stones to make things. Look at all these arrowheads. Pretty cool. I found a lot over here. Crystals. These are the knives. Wow. Look at these tiny ones. Chert drills. What is that? These are rocks to make tools. All right, I gotta go. All right. Ooh. All right. Tan deer hide. This is their clothes. Okay, interesting. That's it. I found an article online by Amanda Fiviash, and it says, it gives a little history of the mounds. It says, to many, they may just look like mounds of dirt, but these remaining mounds are so much more. They are the remains of the grounds of the Plum Bayou people. The treasures found inside the mounds and surrounding area give us a glimpse into the lives of what was once a thriving area. Toltec Mounds is one of the largest archaeological sites in the Mississippi River Valley. The site encompasses about 100 acres and originally included 18 total mounds. We do not know what the native people called themselves, as they did not have a form of writing. The people seem to have left the area around 1050 AD, and although we do not know exactly why they built the mounds, they did leave some clues behind. The mounds were built in a large rectangle shape known as the ceremonial plaza. Although many of the mounds didn't survive to our modern time, the ones remaining are quite massive. As we approached the largest mound, Mound A, our guide pointed out that it sits at 49 feet tall. In our times, that may not seem to be much, but they didn't live in a time with tractors and a backhoe. All the dirt that was relocated was done by hand and possibly a bowl. It would take a great deal of time and effort to form just one mound, let alone 18. We don't know a great deal about the people that once inhabited the land, but through careful excavation, the archaeologists have been able to find a little about how the mounds were used. There were 3 types of mounds. Ceremonial mounds likely had many uses, but due to excavating, we know that one mound was used to prepare food. These were also planned so that some of the mounds lined up with the direct position of the sunrise and sunset on the exact day of the change in the season. Platform mounds are thought to have been used for ceremonies or may have had a building or residence on the top. These are the tallest and most impressive of the mounds. Burial mounds have human remains. Mound C is the only remaining burial mound. No one knows why the people seem to have abandoned the area in 1050 AD or where they went. Since the people did not use a written language, we do not know who their descendants are. The history of the people can only be found from what they left behind. And that's an article I found on Only in Arkansas online. It's the history lesson at Toltec Mountains, or Mounds.